Place is clean. It's a shack surrounded by other shacks.
That's how most of the Negroes around here live. It's a house.
Is that how the papers will see it, Henry?
Exactly my point.
We can get the folks to really rally around this. This segregation issue is so clear, Jimmy. Middle-class Negroes and the country folk, they will all embrace this.
Corinne says the Women Council like her.
There you go. Them snooty Negroes don't like nobody, but they like Sullivan.
I don't think Pelzy has the right attitude for this movement.
I can't believe the way you talk to him.
I apologize.
What?
I was a jerk, correcting all his bad grammar. All those double negatives had my ears throbbing.
How country is he? Backwoods? He got all his teeth? Does he eat with his hands? Drink? Jail? What?
No jail. Never been to jail. No drink. And he's got all his teeth, Jimmy.
It's important, Henry. Don't want any crazy photos coming out in the press.
She was arrested, not him. She will be vetted, not him. And white people will be able to find fault with Sullivan.
She seemed humble and sweet, a very nice country girl, but
She hasn't been involved in any of the movement or any stuff, so they can't say she was a troublemaker.
doctor?
She's got a nice little body.
Oh,
Very nice. She reminds me of that Georgia girl. Remember her? No preacher's daughter should know how to do anything like that.
Stop being silly, Henry.
Silly. Oh, okay.
Silly term me and Henry used to say.
Used to say.
In college. Continue, Rutherford.
yes, well, Sullivan's doctor status is a plus.
Her doctor status? Everything's a chart to you, Rutherford?
But still her husband. They're so different. I can't imagine how they got together.
There must be something about him she likes.
I've been living in Geneva, Henry. I know about things you've never even...
No trouble with lunch counters over here.
Life for the Negro is tough everywhere.
Some places are just rougher than others.
It wasn't easy, you know.
Nothing rougher on the Negro than the South.
All right.
But you'll understand that hiding in Geneva.
I wasn't hiding. I had business there. Business.
All those Negroes run into Europe, writing about race in America, knowing they're in a hotel room with a white woman.
Henry.
Or man, I heard about that too.
Henry, I realized that I'm very new here, but I was brought here to organize the staff, and
Let's stay on topic, all right? We have to be sure here.
That's the problem, Jimmy. Always gotta be so sure. The spirit's taken out of it too.
I preached my ass off in Tennessee, in Mississippi, and in Georgia. Ain't none of it take it.
See, Mississippi and Georgia would have worked out if we just stuck it out. Especially Tennessee.
Especially Tennessee. This girl was arrested for using a white water fountain.
She almost died.
She
Was a bad Negro, Jimmy.
had 2 kids out of wedlock, cursed like a sailor, and daddy was a drunk. How could we?
All right.
Build a movement with her.
All right, we don't have to rehash everything.
I want Rutherford to understand.
He understands. He understands everything.
and Mississippi.
The papers got that wrong. The minister down there in Mississippi,
Miller.
Another bad Negro.
Miller, he was not in his right mind. We had been walking with him for weeks and had no idea. Then we went to jail with him.
He thought Jimmy was Jesus. Kept saying it over and over again. He had those merchants running scared until they decided to desecrate.
Let me finish, Henry. We couldn't stop Miller from attending the meetings with the merchants, but after a few weeks of talk, the merchants noticed something was wrong with him.
So we left.
We had to. They would have used Miller as an excuse. They would have run to the press saying they tried to communicate but couldn't communicate with us crazy, stupid Negroes. We need to regroup. And just when we're about to return Miller, saying we stole money from him, but we didn't.
Most of the time the man was out on his head. But when he started to accuse Jimmy, he seemed like the sanest person in the world.
You know we couldn't have done that, Henry.
Why is it our fault? We could have used him, Jimmy. This is what happens to black folks in segregation. Makes us crazy. Freedom for us all now, y'all.
We were going to come back in March.
Free us all, or we'll go crazy in y'all's crackers' asses.
We didn't abandon them. We didn't negotiate in bad faith. When Miller started bad-mouthing me, they fired him. Then Miller started marching alone, daring the Klan to come get him.
They got him.
What would you have advised me to do?
Oh, Lord.
If you were there,
He wasn't even there.
That's not a fair question.
in either of these situations, what would you have advised me to do?
In both situations, I would have vetted everyone thoroughly. There would have been no surprises.
I would have liked to see you do that. I would have liked to see you.
Everything has got to be in the right place this time. I have to know who I'm fighting for and all the people around me. They're waiting for me to mess up again.
We're not gonna mess up again.
You hired me to make sure of that, Reverend, so I think we should exercise some caution.
What do we have? A photogenic, humble, articulate country woman with an inarticulate husband?
And a sweet, sweet baby girl that was thrown in jail.
Yes, that baby. I can preach about that.
Yes, you can, Jimmy.
You had a loose cannon in Mississippi,
This is nothing like Mississippi.
and we probably have a loose cannon here.
It's her story. Her and that's babies. Pelzy doesn't even factor into it.
You're right, Henry. You're right. It's not perfect, but it's good. The best we've had in a long, long time. They had no right to arrest her and that sweet child, a 4-year-old girl, left alone in a filthy jail? We can't keep letting them walk all over us like this.
Preach, Jimmy. Preach, Jimmy.
She'll do. She'll work.